myself Anil Paramato, lecturer in Inter Marwari College, Ranchi. Today we will discuss solution, and this is my first lecture on solution. Solution: a homogeneous and single phase system or mixture of two or more non-reacting chemical species is known as solution. In a homogeneous mixture, all the particles are of molecular size, that is up to 10 to the power minus 9 meter, and the various constituents of mixture cannot be separated by ordinary physical method like filtration, settling, and centrifuging. Components of solution: the substances which make up solution are called its component. In solution, there is solvent and solute. Solvent, which is present in relatively large proportion in the solution, whereas solute is present in a small proportion. And so in solvent, physical state is same as that of resulting solution, that is solvent determine the phase of the solution, whereas solute does not determine the phase of the solution. Solvent have a capacity, solvent dissolving capacity, where solute does not have dissolving capacity. If physical state of solute and solvent are same, the component of low mass percentage is solute, whereas the component which loses its physical state is called solute when physical state of components are different. Now, types of solution. Solution are classified in different on the basis of different types based on number of component and based on nature of solvent, and third is based on concentration, and fourth is based on physical state of solvent. Let us discuss one by one. First, the classification is based on the number of component. Number of component, name of the solution. Well, when number of component is 2, the solution is binary solution. When component of solution is 3, the name of solution will be ternary solution. When number of component is 4, the name of solution is quaternary solution. Now, next classification, which is based on nature of solvent. That is nature of solvent and name of solution. When nature of solvent is water, the name of solution is aqueous solution. When nature of solvent is non-water, then name of the solution will be non-aqueous solution. Now, third classification, which is based on concentration. Concentration, when concentration of solution is less than 0.m, that is molar, then name of solution will be dilute solution. When the concentration of solution is greater than 0.1 m, then the solution will be concentrated solution. Now, fourth classification, which is based on physical state of solvent. All the three states of matter, that is solid, liquid, and gas, can behave either as solvent or solute. Therefore, the solutions are classified into 9 different groups depending upon the physical state of the solute and the solvent. Now, type the physical state of solute and physical state of solvent. An example. First, type in gaseous solution. When solute is in gaseous state, solvent is also in gaseous state. The example is mixture of gas and air. The second type in gaseous state, when solute is in liquid state, solvent is in gaseous state. Example is water vapor in air. Gaseous state type is gaseous state, when solute is in solid state, solvent is in gaseous state. Then example is smoke or sublimation of solid in air, that is camphor in air. Now second type in liquid solution, when solute is in gaseous state, solvent is in liquid state. Example, CO2 gas dissolved in water. Third type in liquid state, the solute is also in liquid state and solvent is also in liquid state. The example is mixture of miscible liquid. The second type in liquid state, solute is in solid state and solvent is liquid state. Example are salt in water. Now type is solid solution. The solute is in gaseous state and solvent is solid state. And now example is adsorption of gases over metal, that is hydrogen in palladium. And third type solid solution, the solute is in liquid state and solvent is solid state. Example is mercury zinc amalgam. Now last type is in solid solution. The solute is in solid state, solvent is also in solid state. Example is homogeneous mixture of two or more metal, that is alloy. Now we will discuss how to express the concentration of solution. There is method of expressing concentration of solution. The concentration of solution is defined as the amount of solute present in a given amount of solution. Again, concentration is generally expressed as the quantity of solute in a unit volume of solution. That is, first is mass percentage, second is volume percentage, third is strength, that is gram per liter, fourth is molality, fifth is molarity, sixth is normality, and seventh is mole fraction, eighth is mass fraction, and ninth is parts per million. Let us discuss one by one. First, mass percentage. Mass percent of solute is equal to mass of solute divided by total mass of solution into 100. And mass percent of solvent is equal to mass of solvent divided by total mass of solution into 100. Now next is volume percentage. Volume percentage of solute equal to volume of solute divided by total volume of solution into 100. And volume percentage of solvent equal to volume of solvent divided by total volume of solution into 100. Now next is strength, that is gram per liter. The strength of solution is the amount of solute in gram dissolved in 1 liter solution. It is expressed in gram per liter. Now next is molality. It is denoted by small m. It is the number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 kg of the solvent. Molality is equal to number of moles of solute divided by weight of solvent, that is in kg. Now next is molarity. It is denoted by capital M. It is the number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution. Then molarity equal to number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. When volume of solution is given in milliliter, then then molarity will be number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution into 1000. Molarity changes with temperature of solution as it depends of volume, whereas molarity does not changes with temperature of solution. Now next, normality. It is denoted by capital N. It is number of gram equivalent of solute dissolved in 1 liter solution. So normality will be a number of gram equivalent of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Here also, when volume of solution in milliliter, then normality will be number of gram equivalent of solute divided by volume of solution into 1000. Now next, mole fraction. It is denoted by capital X. Mole fraction of solute is equal to number of mole of solute divided by number of mole of solute plus number of mole of solvent, that is equal to number of mole of solvent divided by total moles in solution. Now, mole fraction of solvent, it is denoted by X1 is equal to number of mole of solvent divided by number of mole of solute plus number of mole of solvent is equal to number of mole of solvent divided by total moles in solution. And we here, so X1 plus X2, that is mole fraction of solute plus mole fraction of solvent, is equal to 1. Now next is mass fraction. Mass fraction of solute is equal to mass of solute divided by total mass of solution. Similarly, mass fraction of solvent is equal to mass of solvent divided by total mass of solution. Now next is parts per million. It is denoted by ppm. It is defined in two ways, that is ppm equal to mole fraction into 10 to the power 6, and it is also expressed in this way, ppm equal to mass fraction into 10 to the power, here will be mass fraction, mass fraction into 10 to the power 6. There is no effect of temperature on mole fraction, molality and mass fraction, but significant effect on molarity and normality. Here some relation we should know. Normality is equal to molarity into n factor, and molarity is equal to m, that is molality into density divided by 1 plus m2 divided by 1000, and molality is equal to 1000 into x2 divided by x1 m1. M, that is molarity, is equal to 1000 into density d x2 divided by x1 m1 plus x2 m2, where n is the normality, capital M is the molarity, small m molality, d is the density of the solution, m1 molecular mass of the solvent, m2 molecular mass of solute, x2 mole fraction of solute, and x1 equal to mole fraction of solvent. Now we will do question number 1. Calculate the mole fraction of ethyl alcohol and water in a solution containing 46 gram ethyl alcohol and 36 gram water. Here mole fraction of ethyl alcohol is equal to 46 divided by 46. We know that number of mole equal to weight divided by molar mass. So here weight is 46 and molar mass of ethyl alcohol will be 46. So 46 by 46 equal to 1, and number of mole of water is equal to, here weight of water is equal to 36. So 36 divided by 18 is equal to 2. So mole fraction of ethyl alcohol is equal to number of mole of ethyl alcohol divided by number of mole of ethyl alcohol plus number of mole of water is equal to 1 by 1 plus 2 is equal to 1 by 3. So mole fraction of water will be 1 minus 1 by 3. This is equal to 2 by 3. Now our next question is, a solution has been prepared by dissolving 0.49 gram of H2SO4 in 100 ml of solution. Calculate normality of the solution also molarity. Here equivalent weight of H2SO4 is equal to molar mass divided by basicity. Molar mass of H2SO4 is 98 divided by 2, so this will be equal to 49. Normality equal to weight into 1000 divided by equivalent weight into volume, where volume is in milliliter. So this will be equal to 0.49 divided by 49 into 1000 divided by 100 this will be equal to 0.1 n. When we calculate in this equation, in the question, A solution has been prepared by dissolving 0.49 gram of H2SO4 in 100 ml of solution. Calculate molarity of the solution. Then the formula will be molarity equal to weight into 1000 divided by molecular weight into volume in ml milliliter is equal to 0.49 into 1000 divided by 98, because the molar mass of H2SO4 is 98 into 100. So this will be equal to 0.5 m. Thank you.